I don't think he backs down from anything that he says. That stands behind whatever statement that he makes.
Well, one of them can use 8 tracks, cassette tapes, CDs. Nah, you ain't gonna get it. Stereotype. Boom. Bing.
I think one of the things we talked about is family dinners. That's like a mini reunion.
You can't catch all fish with the same bait, right? So you got to be careful with who you're trying to reach.
I agree with the music definitely influences violence, and it definitely makes a lot of individuals feel like, yo, this is the play, this is what, I got to do.
I see Andre already.
Look at that. We got a whole new crew on today. This is going to be a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host of the night. My name is Anthony Goodson, and you are watching rebrandUS. It's going to be a great show. We're having fun. We're missing all of our regular crew. Well, I guess we got really, at this point, 3/4 of our regular crew. But anyway, we had 12 people that were supposed to be on the show tonight. I guess Yashika's frozen. There she goes. 12 people were supposed to be on, and 4 of us showed up, which I guess is a good thing because everybody's out for Valentine's Day. Love must be in the air. So tonight we are talking love. Love is in the air. It's Valentine's. We have Dina on. We have Zach on. Yashika will be back here in just a little bit. Zach, how you doing, sir?
Sir, I am great. Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours and your family. Miss Dina, happy Valentine's Day.
Well, Dina has a little bit of technical difficulties. We can't. She didn't have an issue. Yashika, happy Valentine's Day to you. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited about tonight. Hey, listen, I know y'all see in the title, it said rebrandUS presents speed date. Don't touch your dial. Of course, there's nowhere else to go on Facebook but to scroll. We're not doing speed dating tonight. We're just gonna have a conversation about love and Valentine's Day and all those things. We'll have a lot of fun. Dina, hopefully we'll get her stuff together. We'll leave her on the screen as she works on it diligently. We got a few comments coming in. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you too. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you for the comments.
Thank you.
Love is in the air, y'all. It's Valentine's
Everywhere
Day.
I look around.
Let me tell you something. I love holidays. Zach, I love holidays.
Yeah.
Problem with this particular holidays is it don't come with a day off. I had to go to work today. So, of all the holidays I love, Valentine's Day is probably not on my favorites list. Probably for that reason. But 2, I just think it's just a money day. Tell me how y'all feel about this day.
I think it's a money day too.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Small blessing.
Dina's all about Valentine's. Look at her background. And let me go back about 45
to be ready, man.
Let me go back about 40. And how are you doing today, Dina?
Hey, I was good until about 2 hours ago, and then my day got stressful. Traffic's rough, but I'm better now that you can hear me. So that helps.
You are here with rebrandUS. Go ahead and unwind. Let's have some fun. In fact, we're gonna go into a commercial in a few minutes, and at that time, go get you some wine. Right?
Okay.
No. Okay. So we're talking Valentine's. Anyways, I was talking about some of my favorite holidays. I love the 4th of July. It's just a day off in the middle of the year for us to just bang. Then, of course, I'm a Christmas person. Thanksgiving, not so much. But Valentine's Day just don't mean that much to me. Zach, you're a single guy. Yashika, you're a single gal. Dina, you're a single gal. Tell me, I'm on the other hand, I'm not. Tell me how y'all feel about this day.
I just want to go back to the 4th of July as a day in the middle of the year to just bang.
That should be a 4th of July celebration. I mean, Valentine's Day celebration, right? Bang,
right. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm cool.
I think this day stopped being good when we were growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seems like it's just another day.
Yeah.
You only got time to buy some roses and some chocolate and drop them off and go right back to work.
Aiden Stinson says, shout out to the single guys getting rough love because they have calluses on their hands. Okay. Maybe that's the people we're going to have next week.
Oh, dang.
Valentine's Day has always been one of those days to me. It's just like, it's always a money grab. And, it's hard because, I'm a huge gift giver when it comes to Christmas. So the people you love, you celebrate during Christmas time as well, right? And then finally you feel like you have about 12 months to just take off and unwind from that, with the exception of maybe a birthday. But boom, 2 months after Christmas, here comes Valentine's. And so to me, Valentine's Day has always been an interruption. That's kind of how I see it, because there's always expectations from Valentine's Day. And it should be a chocolate, flowers, teddy bear kind of day, but instead it's starting to grow now, because I went to the mall today and they're pushing cologne and perfume just the same as they would during Christmas time, and I thought that was a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, we gotta start buying cars now. No flowers, bro. I gotta buy a car. I gotta buy somebody a car, man. Flowers ain't gonna do it no more.
Gotta get
the artificial flowers are looking good these days.
Hey,
Dust it off.
I wouldn't just put that joker in the washing machine when they get home, a new one, and then spray some perfume on it. All right, y'all, we're gonna play some games here in a little bit. Love, y'all remember love? Love has got to be in the title. I won't tell you what games. Just be thinking about get stuff with love in the title. But before we start doing that, love versus in love. So I did a little research. Love versus in love. I'm gonna pull up a list here in just a little bit. But before I pull up the list, I'm gonna let y'all tell me what is the difference between love versus being in love. Let's start with you, Dina.
Oh, so I think you can, when you love someone, it's like you can love someone like a brother, like a sister, like a father, like a mother. It's platonic. There's not a sexual element to it. Versus when you're in love with someone, there's an intimacy factor, and there's sexual chemistry. There's hopefully other types of chemistry as well. So it takes it a lot deeper, and it's not just that surface friendly platonic love, but it's like, I want to be connected to you mentally, spiritually, physically. To me, that's being in love.
Okay, we got that. We got a woman. Let's go to a man. Zach, tell me the difference.
Man, you know what? Us men struggle with this difference. You know what I mean? We struggle with this one, but I agree with her on that part. Loving somebody could be us loving Dina and Yashika, you know what I mean? And then you have your spouse or whoever it is, your significant other, that that if she leave, I'm gonna be heartbroken. Love is the best diet.
Oh yeah.
Love will make you lose weight. That's when you know you're in love. That's the difference between loving and in love. If that person leaves, you ain't ate for 2 days. And we all have been there. We all been there. You know what I mean? We've all been there to where somebody and you're like, dang, man.
Yeah. Especially when you mess up. When you messed up, it's a great diet.
Oh, it's a great diet, bro.
For a very long time. Yashika, tell me the difference.
Yeah. It's like an ache. I think I agree with Dina too. I think loving someone is it's just different level. It's a deeper level to be in love with someone. The hard part about being in love with someone is it mutual or not?
Ooh,
because you can be in love with some, isn't it? Okay. You can be in love with someone, but if they're not in love with you, then what?
Oh yeah.
Even when they say that they love you. Even when they say that they love you.
And some people who fall in love. Some people who fall in love so very, very quickly. I always say that if you got the word in love, then you also have to look at the opposite of that, which is out of love, right?
Yeah.
So which one is a better word? I don't like to be in love because at some point you fall out. A lot of people in marriages fall in and out of love.
Right.
Being in love to me is a horrible thing. Love itself, like, biblically, God don't say, and the greatest of these is in love. He says love. So to me, love is so very powerful because it surrounds. Like, are you in love with your children? Not in a romantic type way. Certainly not. Are you in love with these people? No. But you love people, and that goes so deep. Once it becomes in love, now it's so emotional that you become very, very vulnerable to hurt and all these other things. So I just hate the in love the theory. Let's go to the comments. It says love is an action word. Talk to that, Dina. What does that mean?
I mean, it can't just be talk. It's what you do. Love is a choice. To me, the biggest thing, love is a choice. You have to choose to love someone every day, especially when it's long term. And when you're falling in and out, that love part, that agape love has to hold you.
Right.
So that but you choose to be faithful, because there's temptation everywhere, every day. You can cheat in front of your computer screen. So to me, that action is making the choice to put that person, that relationship first, and to always be considering the impact of your choices and actions on that person and on your relationship.
But do you feel like a person that is in love? This is a question for the men. Do you feel like if your spouse or your one you love cheats on you, do they not love you? Does that mean they don't love you?
If I can go, I'll say no. I don't think that doesn't mean that they don't love you. I think sometimes we all make mistakes. You know, my parents been married 50 years. You know what I mean? They had their. If your parents are still together, I promise you, they had the world's win. But love is what kept them together. When they wanted to leave each other, they say, "I just can't do it."
Yeah.
I love you too much to see you with somebody else. That's when you know you love somebody. I don't want to see you with somebody else.
Yeah, you find that a lot too with second marriages when they marry the same person twice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they just love them, and that's just it. You know, they thought they could break away and stuff, but they love each other. So what's supposed to be will be.
Right.
You know what though? Let's go back to Cassandra Brown. Cassandra says, "Love is an action word." She didn't say in love. She said love. Let me tell y'all what that means to me. All right, here we are in 2024, right, Zach? So let's go back 100 years. Matter of fact, let's go back 150 years, right? So it was 1874 or whatever it was. So in 1874, if you love someone, what you had to do is you had to get all the kids together. You had to plan for a few days, few weeks maybe. You had to get your wagon set with your horses up front. You had to come up with a plan for that 8-day trip that you're about to take, or a 2, 3, 4-day trip that's only about 10, 20 miles away, right? You had to go through all this effort to show somebody you love them, just to go and spend a weekend or whatever with them. It took a lot of action. To me, that was love. Today, somebody lives that same 8 miles away from you. You know what? Last night I saw Yashika. Last night I saw Dina. Of course, Zach, I saw you last week. But normally, as hanging out friends, you see them about once a year. Like, I don't hang out with any of my friends much in the course of a year. Back then, they took a lot of effort to go. Of course, now we have cell phones and we have the internet and Facebook and all this stuff. But to me, that was love. That was action. That was work that you had to put into.
I agree. Yeah.
That's all right, it says love can be beautiful, but it can also be dangerous. Ooh, I don't even know what that means.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
You know what it means.
You know what it means.
You told it.
You know what it means. It means when you come outside and your tires is on flat. You know what it means.
You were dating Jasmine Sullivan and she busted your window.
I was getting ready to say there's a song about it. Yeah.
Oh, listen. That's why they got Snapped, Dayline ID. Love will make you go there.
Love, man. Love is a tough thing. Love is a wonderful thing, they say. Remember, later on, we're going to play a game with love. Got to be in the title, so we'll get to that in a little bit. But first, here's some stuff, love versus being in love. Let's take a look. It says, love, you have ownership, temporary sex. Sex. I thought that was in love. Strong sexual desire. What kind of love are they talking about? I probably should have researched.
You better read this.
I didn't read it before. In love, partnership, permanent, other activities, intimacy, support, stability, so forth and so on. All right. Also, they said love, when you are in love with someone, you see what they do. They propose. When you love someone, I guess this is just a dating thing. You bring flowers. So that's kind of the difference between love and in love. All right, y'all. We're going to keep the party moving. I'm going to say it one more time. Please, everybody, share. Go and share. We're going to give you 30 seconds to share this page. But, love is in the air. We're not going to play the love game for those of you who are watching. But we're going to play a game, but we're not going to play speed dating like we had planned. We'll see y'all in about a minute, though.
And you're right, Helen. You're absolutely right. I love my people, but when it comes down to all eyes are always on us.
Right.
You only get one mistake. This ain't baseball.
Mhm.
This ain't baseball. They don't give us 3. So look what happened to her. We probably all would have done it. We got a whole bunch of people that we know that did those scam loans. You know what I mean? They got away with it. So I get it. But at the same time, too, guess what happens? They magnetize it.
Yeah.
They take one thing and now her whole life is ruined. And we all know some people who scamming and they ain't us. But look how it takes one thing. That's the only thing I say when I say I love my people. But we will take that one thing about you and ruin you.
All right, y'all. We're talking love.
right.
Love on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. We are going to have fun today. Let's go to the comments. I'm not sure who this is, Yashika. Do you know? It says, oh, this is my girl, Andrea. She says, love is not ownership. That is why domestic violence has increased, because some people think they own people.
Because they love us. Mm-hmm. That's
what
real
about
good.
slavery? When they own their slaves, did they love them, or did they just, was that different kind of, no?
I think they loved what they did for them.
Oh, that's true.
But did they love them? No, they were disposable, you know. So I don't think they loved them. There was no attachment to them.
Love like you do your car, I guess, huh? All right, it says, let's look at some fun facts of Valentine's Day. So, all right, I don't know if y'all know this, but on average, $119.67 is being spent per person on Valentine's Day. And y'all probably didn't know this, but 85% of women buy all of the Valentine's Day gifts. I would have never guessed that. So Valentine's Day is also celebrated in Canada, Mexico, the United Kingdom, France, Australia, and of course, the United States. You don't know that?
No. So if the ladies buying up the chocolates and stuff,
surfing ourselves.
I'm not really sure who put this comment, but I would imagine my daddy, because there's no explanation. It just says 50 tomorrow. Could be somebody turning 50, but congratulations and happy anniversary to my parents, who will be celebrating 50 years tomorrow.
That's huge. That is huge.
That's rare.
That's very rare.
Very rare.
I don't even live to be 50. Just because I love you don't mean I like you. That's something to talk about. Dina, what does that mean?
Me? Oh, sometimes. Well, because you can love somebody and still want to choke them, just like you love your kids. But sometimes they got to get it to act right. Sometimes they need some act right juice.
All right, I'm going to do a little quick round robin. I'm going to throw out some questions, and I want y'all to answer them. Anybody can go. So when I ask it, anybody go. Is Valentine's Day primarily a day for children or for adults, for the single or the married, and why?
It can be for everybody. I mean, it's the day of love. So love yourself. If you're single, love on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one. In what ways has Valentine's Day been commercialized?
Oh.
So just say,
oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
For me, it's just, in what ways? It's just been when you walk today, if you walk into any grocery store in America, United Kingdom, Canada, Mexico, you're going to see, Australia, you're going to see it's nothing but flowers and balloons and Valentine's everywhere. Yeah. And so they start putting it out right after Christmas, or right before Christmas has even gotten here. You start seeing Valentine's because they got to get a good start on it. So it's everywhere. So it's hard not to see it.
Okay, so how would a child's Valentine's Day different from an adult's Valentine's Day? Zach?
That's kitty love, bro. You know what I mean? When we were in school, back when I grew up, I'm in my 40s. So back when I grew up, everybody was made to bring in those little heart candies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So everybody got something. So you were made to love every student around. So because you had to bring cards for everybody. So it's kitty.
The whole class.
Yeah, yes. The whole class.
Yeah.
Nicole Brown, she hand wrote hers. Nicole Brown was in my class. and she was like the 5th grade. Everybody wanted Nicole Brown. To this day, she's still gorgeous to this day. And so she hand wrote all of her notes. And in mine, she put, "I love you, be my Valentine." Oh, I was so excited. I was pumped. You're a white girl, you know what I mean? I was a little black dude. I was pumped until about 10 minutes later when I realized she put it in Mike's and Ben's and Brian's and John's and everything. I said, "You little garden tool."
Hey, that still happens today.
Oh yeah.
But the kitty thing, they still do that. Like I helped my daughter make this beautiful Valentine. I have smaller kids, beautiful Valentine box, and they still write all the names and still do that. I think for the kids though, I mean, it teaches them to love and be kind.
Yeah.
You know, it's commercialized and stuff. We know that, but giving Valentines or being giving, coming from your heart, writing little stuff. That's teaching them something. It's kindness
and to share too, because these days and to share. Yeah,
I agree.
Mm-hmm. You said it. Be kind. Kind is a really powerful word because we kind of navigated around the word kind, and now we say the word nice. Nice is not even in the Bible. I don't know if y'all know that. Bible says be kind to one another, right? And so whenever you go to school, and even that little ugly kid, the smelly kid, the whatever, the unpopular kid, whatever the case may be, he or she also gets the same amount of Valentines as everybody else. And so that right there is cool. I like that. All right, list ways that you could show your love for an individual on Valentine's Day. I'll start. Chocolates. What else, Yashika? You look.
Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's.
Dina, list away.
Baby oil massage. And a bubble bath. Not necessarily in that order.
We giving people some ideas. Okay. My mom and daddy are listening. If you play your cards right, you get 50 more. All right, keep going.
Now, I gotta play devil's advocate. Do we have to have all that to be in love? Do you have to do all that? If you love each other, I mean, meaning that is so today, just being a single dude, do I have to buy flowers? Do I have to buy chocolate? How about I just come in and babe, let's just talk. Let's just have a conversation. Because most people don't talk no more.
Yeah.
Can that be intimate in love? Can that be intimate in love?
That would actually be, for me, okay, speak for Dean, I speak for myself, that would be my preference. So okay. I'm not a big flower girl. What am I gonna do with them? You know, they're nice, they're pretty to look at, but it's not a requirement for me. It's just not. But that's me, and I know that may not be. A lot of other women may not think the way I think, but I think time. I say this all the time. I talk about time all the time, but time is the most important thing you can give someone is your time. That's something that you'll never get back is your time. So to me, I think that's more important. But when I spoke of Ben and Jerry, by the way, I wasn't talking about ice cream.
Your family speaking.
The Goodsons are here. Yes, you need to buy something. This is no, we can talk tomorrow. I'm not sure who put that up there, but that's good.
I don't want no trouble.
But you know what, Zach, you bring up a good point. However, let's think about it like this. Yesterday we spoke. We had a real nice, romantic conversation. The day before we had the same thing. Maybe the day before we went out to eat. We walked the park on Saturday. We did all these things, and it's kind of our norm. Now, do I have to spend money to be outside of the norm, or do we just keep it moving in the way that it's been going?
For me, it's not so much about the money. The effort is more important than the money. Like I would be just as touched by a homemade card with a little homemade rhyme in it if I can tell you took some time to put it together, something different and special that acknowledges the day and recognizes our relationship is something important to you. So it's not something that you do all the time. It's something that's separate and special, but it's not about the dollars, but the thought and the effort that goes into it. It could be making dinner. If you don't normally cook, maybe you decide you're going to cook for the first time in 3 months or something, and you put in that little extra effort to make it special for your woman or man, if that's what you're into. but to me, that's what makes it special.
I hear you loud and clear. I love it. Tiger, my boy Adrian Rowland, he says, my opinion, if you're in real committed loving relationship, you're gonna show love 365, not just a certain day like today.
I agree.
Sometimes love gets real stagnant. You can show it every single day, but after a while, it's even though you're showing it, they just kind of get used to what you're showing, and they don't see it as love. They just see it as normal.
Yeah,
I agree though.
I agree with Dina too. It's an effort. I mean, you could go hiking and let's just do something different. Let's go horseback riding. Let's just do something different. It's just you and I. Yeah. You could do something. I agree with her on that part.
Valentine's Day is best served on a Saturday.
It really is.
Back in the day, you would have your cousin in the pen draw a portrait of your girlfriend.
Right. That's good.
That's a good one. Age Simpson.
That's good. That was Age Simpson? What? That's good. That's real good.
We're going to play a game. I'm going to start with Zach, and we're going to go clockwise. Zach, Dina, Yashika, myself. We're going to do name a movie with the word love in it. This is going to be tough. I got y'all prepped at the beginning. So we're going to do it like that. All right? Is everybody ready?
Absolutely.
I'm ready.
Dang, I'm not.
Born
all
ready.
Right. It's a while before you get to me anyway. Zach, name a movie with the word love in it.
Old school, Love Jones.
Oh, man, that's good.
That's what, 97, 98?
Yeah, maybe
back
then. Yeah. Look at Dina. She's just smiling because that lets me know.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, what's love got to do with it?
Oh,
that's my favorite.
That's good. That's good. Lovely Bones.
Okay.
Does that work? Lovely Bones? No? Love Boat.
Keep going, Yashika. We're going to figure it out.
Lovely Bones don't count. Come back. Pass.
It ain't no pass. It's either you do it or you out and then...
I'm out if Lovely Bones don't work.
Okay. What about it's love, sex, and other things? Love, drugs, and other things. Right?
Oh, I don't know. No.
I don't know that one.
Wrong.
It's a
No, nobody does. Oh, does it?
I'm out. Sorry.
Oh, man.
And I'm the one who came up with the game. Zach, it's on you.
Love and basketball.
Oh, man.
Dang it. Oh, my God.
Hey, we're going old school. I'm going old school.
Man.
We're still thinking.
You're going to love your way out of it, huh? You're gonna smile.
Zach won that. You got another one, Zach?
No, that's it. Stop there. Hey, don't put me out there. No, it stopped there. That's the only ones I can think of.
Good. If anybody out there, somebody said what's love got to do with it? Love and basketball. There we go. All right, okay, y'all. So we got 30 seconds each. Tell me what love means to you. The word love. What does it mean to you? Yashika.
For me, it just means that you want the best for this person. You want, you work, like you keep this person in mind, right? And it's almost like it's not with no effort. You think of people and you do things for people with no effort. You don't have to think about it because it comes natural because of how you feel for this person. So to me, that's what love is. Like you don't have to, you don't have to put in, like I said, effort, but you don't have to put in a lot of effort if you love somebody. It's natural, organic.
Dina?
Yeah. For me, it's being willing to put their needs ahead of mine. And I'm considering them in my thoughts, in my actions, and how I impact them, and very much so what Yashika said. I'm wanting to help them become the best version of themselves.
Zach?
Yeah, and to piggyback off of both of them, they're absolutely right. And in love for me, being in love a couple of times in my life, only been a handful of times, or one or two. But I think for me, it's just good. It's willing to do whatever. You bring in, if she comes in with kids, you're willing to raise that kid. Because you love her. It ain't got nothing to do with the kid because you met her first.
Right.
And that's where it's for me. That's what it's all, it's being able to do for whatever she brings to the table.
I love it. I saw this the other day, and I think it's like when you clap for somebody, even though they're doing better than you are at that moment, they propel where you are to get to new heights, but you still clap for them and genuine about it. To me, that's love. Yeah. And that's not just about your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. That's about your friends, family, everybody. Yeah. So to me, that's what love is. Yeah. Anyway, top 10 funny Valentine quotes coming up in just a moment.
Say, Taylor Swift close to Mike J. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she can come to Dallas, get a decent show, but she don't need protection or nothing like that.
Taylor Swift? Yeah, she needs protection. I don't listen to her music personally, but I know she's big. I remember they were talking about a concert she did. She had so many fans that when they were jumping up and down to whatever song, it created an earthquake. So she's big, okay? So she is. I mean, it is what it is. Is she the biggest Beyonce? No, we all know that she's not. But I think because Beyonce is who she is, they have to bring somebody up to try to match her.
Pretty Quick Tax Services. Put the hands together, ladies.
I am Lakita Smith. I am the owner of Pretty Quick Tax Services.
All right.
I have 10 locations throughout the DFW.
Lakita, hold something.
You'll be surprised how many people come and ask, but
What new tax breaks are there for 2024?
People that are watching been really tuned in about the child tax credit. The misconception is that they're going to get the whole $3,600 credit. It's not a fully refundable credit. You're only going to get a certain amount. They're only increasing it by $100. So people are like, oh, I'm going to get $3,600 per kid. No, that's not the case.
Now, for those who do have an LLC, is there anything that we can use that the average person just don't know?
As a business owner, you have more leverage than anybody. You can pretty much write off anything that is necessary for your business. Like this shirt I'm wearing. I paid for this shirt. I got it branded. Guess what? I can use that as a write-off. Advertising, all the podcast equipment that you're using, the cameras, laptops, ads on Facebook as business owners are things that you can write off. And it's a whole host of things that you can write off. I can't go over the whole list, but if you guys contact me, I gladly send it over to you.
All right, we are back.
I love that.
rebrandUS. Having a good time tonight. All the folks who are lonely, we're all sitting here together.
All here together.
We're all here together. All right, let's go to the question. Love is sacrificing for another person without expecting anything in return.
That's it.
Andrew, I love that. That's a really, really good one.
That's perfect.
I agree with you on that too.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, listen, we're going to look at 10 quotes that I think are very, very funny. Actually, I think I have 11, but it sounds better when you say 10. All right, the first one, Yashika, I believe you're going to know a couple of these. It says, I got the wrong one. By Eric Segal, he says, true love comes quietly without banners or flashing lights. If you hear bells, get your ears checked. Okay. There ain't no bells. It don't come with bells. Sophie Monroe says the brain is the most outstanding organ. It works 24/7, 365 days a year, from birth until you fall in love. Then your brain just don't work.
That's for real. It don't work the same.
Yeah. The book the only thing worse than a boy who hates you is a boy who loves you. How y'all feel about that, ladies? Here's one. Yashika, you gonna know this one.
I'm gonna know this one.
You gonna know this one. Would I rather be feared or loved? Easy, both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. Who said that?
Hey, that's me. I don't know.
Michael Scott.
Matrix. Oh,
From The Office.
I should know that one.
An unknown writer, I guess he says, you know that tingly feeling you get when you like someone? That is your common sense leaving your body. Yeah.
That's good.
Love is an hourglass with the heart filling up as the brain empties. Oh, I like that one. Because the brain empties quick. Ralphie May says, y'all know Ralphie May, he's the comedian. I think he passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah. As a man in a relationship, you have two choices. You can be right or you can be happy.
Oh, man.
So which one? Pick it.
Phyllis
Oh,
Dillon said,
man.
whatever you may look like, marry a man your own age. As your beauty fades, so will his eyesight.
Oh,
You get
Yeah,
that's
ugly.
it.
You get
Yeah.
ugly, but he can't tell.
Facts.
Got three
You
more.
don't know.
Y'all.
You can't see.
James Garner, he says, marriage is a lot like the army. Everyone complains, but you'd be surprised at the large number that re-enlist. And,
That's right.
You know, I always think that if they come up with this, you can stay married for 2 years at a time, 2-year contracts. How many people will re-enlist after 2 years? Henry Kissinger says, nobody will ever win the battle of the sexes. There's too much fraternizing with the enemy. Ooh.
Ooh, that's good.
And
That might be best one.
here's another one you'll know. This is the final one. I just want to be friends, plus a little extra. Also, I love you. I just put that in there because it's The Office. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right,
That
y'all.
made me shout. That was good.
We're gonna go to the comments real quick. It says, I don't know, the money will never equal the love. Jada Kiss. Very good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's real good.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna do another round robin of a few questions, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about these. Here we go. It says, describe the best Valentine's Day you've ever had. This is a personal one. The best Valentine's Day you've ever had. Let's start with Zach. Zach?
I haven't had one per se for me because most women don't do it for me.
Right.
You know, so it's usually the man doing it for the woman. So, I mean, for me, I've laid out rose petals and spelled out "I love you" with the hearts and those rose petals all through the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've done that. I ain't had it in reverse, but you know,
Right.
So yeah.
So
So
after
after
that,
that,
on Zach, you got to put all. Got you.
yeah.
I'm gonna go last. Yashika.
Why you can't go next?
Oh, it'll make sense later. It'll make sense.
Okay.
I'm gonna go last.
The best one I've ever had. Nothing rings a bell.
Nothing. That's a good answer. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Dina?
Yeah, I want to believe mine has yet to happen because I can't. I've gotten flowers, I've gotten cake, candy, but that's about it. I've not gotten anything unique or that where a lot of effort was put in.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I would like to believe that it's coming someday.
Okay. So let me tell y'all about the best one I ever had. I'll take 30 seconds. So my daughter's mother, she worked with me at the time during the morning show. So what I did is I went to, I think his name was Julio. He was a Mexican guy. I was like, Julio, can you let me in her office so I can go in and put balloons and the flowers and all that stuff up? So I went up to her office. I remember this big old balloon and big bear and chocolate. I'm like 23 right now. I didn't have a whole lot going on. But I put all that stuff up and she was so happy. That was the best Valentine's Day I ever had. Of course, I had my daughter and all that stuff afterwards. The next question, and I'll answer the next one first. The next question says, describe the worst Valentine's Day you've ever had. So mine was, I worked with my daughter's mother, right? And so I went up to the job and I put up the Valentine's Day at the balloons and Julio let me in and she was so happy. And I had my daughter after.
Both of them is the same story.
Same person.
Same story, same person. I respect that.
All right, the comment says the best Valentine's Day I had is when my husband came in and decorated my office with roses. Very good. Who did that?
Aww.
That's Deborah Goodson. Adrian Stinson says, picture it, Pleasant Grove, 1998, two cousins. You're gonna have to explain.
Gotta explain that one.
Yeah, you have to go. Yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm not even gonna leave that to imagination. All right, it says, imagine do y'all want to tell me y'all's worst? Or do we want to skip on? I think the joke landed. Right?
Yeah, the joke landed real good. That's good.
Imagine a perfect Valentine's Day. This is good. Who would you be with? The perfect Valentine's Day. Who would you be with? Where would you go? What would you do, Zach? PG-13. And how would you feel? Go. Who would you be with? Where would you go? And what would you do?
Man, the first question is a big one, bro. Who would you be with? That sets the rest of the tone.
Oh yeah.
That's a hard question to ask, and I don't know what you own tonight.
Well, you know what? I tell you what.
That's a hard question, bro. Who would you be with?
Are you going celebrity, or are you gonna go like a real person?
Nah, I gotta come down to earth, you know what I mean? I gotta have somebody who make what I make, you know what I mean? I need somebody down there. I don't need that up there. I can't afford that, but who would I be with?
Zach, I don't know how you feel about Taraji P. Henson, but the word on the street is she make roughly what you make.
That's what they said. That's what they said. Yeah. Now, if it's Taraji, okay, then I'm on my way.
Right on.
I'm on my way. But that is a tough question of who you will be with. I'd like to hear these answers because somebody listening.
Okay, I'll go and then I'll let you go. All right, who would I be with? It's Pam Grier. Where would you go? I will go to the office. What would you do? Talk to Julio and get balloons and put them in the office.
Julio still works there.
How would you feel? I feel like Sydney would be have a different mother, but that's okay. I'm sorry, Yashika, it's on you.
I would be with what's his name? That's strong. I would go where am I going? Let's go on the board.
Oh,
what would you do? What would I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We call them 2 kids.
Well, but no kids. Work to get them. but don't have them.
Patti LaBelle, Bora Bora. Another one's on board with Bora Bora.
Hey, Patti LaBelle.
Become Dwayne Wayne's new daddy. I think Dwayne, that was her mom, his mom in Different World, right?
Patti LaBelle.
Who's that? It got to be Adrian.
Yeah. Okay. Dina.
Okay. Well.
Who would you be with, Dina?
Okay, if we're picking celebrities.
You're picking whoever you want.
There's nobody in my life right now, so I'll go with the Dwayne Johnson lookalike, aka The Rock. I like tall, bald, and muscular. We would be in a villa on the beach, having our couples massage, followed by breakfast and a walk on the beach.
With it.
Oh yeah, y'all, it's a lot.
We're spending the day by the.
Sorry, Dina, I'm only 5'7".
You got dimples though. That gives you.
Hey, listen, he just told you I make what Taraji P. Henson makes.
Look like we might be making a love connection.
Yeah, so sound like it. I'm here for it. I'm here
for it. I'll meet you at 6:35.
Hey, but you know what? Let's go ahead and we made a mistake, Yashika and Zach and Dina. We didn't give a shout out to you. Yesterday was a holiday too. We forgot. How we forget to mention? Yesterday
Side Chick Day.
Side Chick Day. Side Chick. So shout out to all those people who no.
Whoa.
No.
You're not going there?
Explain that. I ain't never heard this, bro. They got Side Chick Day?
Side
yeah,
Chick
February
Day.
13th is Side Chick Day.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Or y'all just making this up?
He take them out the day before because he can't do it on the 14th. Gotta take his vein out on the 14th.
Listen, that's too much trouble.
Do it.
Hey, listen, for all of those who are watching right now, if your dude, I guess, was not, he had to work late last night, Yes.
We saw it too.
We saw him. We saw him
Hey.
at Del Frisco's last night.
Anthony, don't do that. I didn't get home till 8:30, and I was at work.
All right, y'all. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep the party moving. All right, we're gonna do one more game, and this is a very similar game to what we did earlier. We was naming a movie with the word love in it. Now we're gonna name a song with the word love in it. Look at Dina. She act like she didn't know what I was gonna say. Name a song with the word love in it. Let's go to the comments. I'm gonna give y'all a minute.
I got this.
Frank ain't working no damn double. I don't know who Frank is. All right, we're gonna go counterclockwise, and we're gonna start with Yashika.
What you won't do for love?
That's good, Dina.
What's love got to do with it?
Wait a minute, did you say that the first time?
She said it the yeah.
It'll work, Zach.
Man, I'm still going old school. 112, Sweet Love.
Oh,
Okay.
That was on their best album.
Okay.
Love
not Anita Baker.
Love
What'd you
by
say?
music.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta admit,
Love by Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
One of my favorite songs.
Zach? I
Go on,
mean, Dina?
I was thinking Sweet Love by Anita Baker.
That's
That
good.
worked.
That's
Uh-huh.
good, Zach.
That.
I'm gonna throw the dice to Anthony.
Love Overboard.
Okay, Love Overboard. Okay,
I'm gonna
yeah.
give that one to you. It was already up there. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Y'all remember that? Love stinks. Love hurts. I can't sing.
Yeah.
Love hurts.
Yashika?
I'm gonna do Love Theory.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
Kirk Franklin too.
How y'all know all the music songs? Y'all know no movies.
I don't know what the title looks like. Another Love TKO.
Love TKO. That's a good one.
Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah. Yeah. I'm lost, bro.
Let me see if I can't help you. The audience didn't help you this time. Well, Love Battlefield. I don't know.
Okay. Ooh, Love is a Battlefield.
Love is a battlefield.
Ooh, that's Pat Benatar. That's a jam.
Yeah.
For the love of you. For the love of you.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm on a roll.
Dina?
Love Jones is a song too, isn't it?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, it looks like it's between me and you.
Okay.
What about For the Love of Money?
Oh, that's a good one. Hey, that's that Bone Thugs. That's a good one.
That is. Bum, bum,
I
bum.
was thinking
Bone,
more
bone,
the
bone,
OJs.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
I was thinking more OJs, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Does Loving You go? Does that work?
Loving You by Loving You is easy.
Easy because you're beautiful. Okay.
I think the comment just came in and took my last mouth, but I'm gonna still do it. Al Green, baby. Love and
Happiness. Oh, that's a good one.
What about the loving you? If loving you is wrong, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yeah.
All right. Very, very,
being
very
right
good.
ain't being with that.
That's right. That was fun. Oh, the loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right.
We said it together.
He was out. He helped me. He was already out.
Okay, we're go with that. All right, y'all. We're gonna be back in just a minute. That was a lot of fun. We're gonna keep the party going here in just a little bit.
A minute of Black history.
My Black history, I want to talk about a community in Dallas that a lot of people might not be aware of called Joppy. Joppy is spelled Joppa, but it's pronounced Joppy because one of the original spellings was Joppee. Joppy is one of 30 freedmen's towns that was founded in Dallas a decade after abolishment of slavery. Joppy was established in 1872 by Henry Critz Hines. He was a slave from the Miller plantation. I want to talk about Joppy. It's a place that gets overlooked, but it's literally on the side of the tracks. So it's actually still in existence. It's still a community. It's still some of the original homes, and it's an actual freedmen's community founded in 1872.
Eric,
Let's get it.
is there an ATM machine in Antarctica?
Yes.
Correct. There are actually two. There are only 2 U.S. ATM machines in Antarctica, but there's one on every continent in the world.
I appreciate that 50-50 opportunity, Kim, too. So.
All right. Yeah, I got you.
I wonder what the fees are.
I'm telling you.
All right, y'all, welcome back. You are here with rebrandUS, Zach, Yashika, and Dina. Hey, this has been a lot of fun. We talked about love. We did not play the speed dating game.
Love the need of love today. Love the need of love today. That's my last one.
She Googled it.
No, I didn't. I promise. I'm on my phone. No, America, I didn't Google it. It was just in my head. I had to say it.
She went on. She was on her phone for some reason. She went out. I had to bring her back in the middle of the break.
Fibby.
She probably. we don't call them Fibbies anymore. We call them Donnies.
Okay, Donnie.
Inside joke. Get it, Donnie.
Okay.
Somebody named Donnie be lying. All right, y'all. On this day, right? Not a lot of things has happened on this day. I mean, quite a bit, but nothing that's just real famous. But in 1912, Arizona became a state on this day, February 14th, 1912. Hadn't been a state very long, 12 years, not long.
Not really.
All right, on this day, 1929. Zach, you know what that is? Let me give you a little hint. Scarface.
Okay.
Prohibition.
Okay.
I can't give you
party. Look, I went to public school, bro. I went to public school. I didn't get that private school education.
On this day, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre happened, where Al Capone took the rival gang. It was a whole prohibition thing going on where they killed 7 people in Chicago. It's a big thing. All right, Parkland, Florida. Y'all know I think a lot of people were killed back in, I think it was 2018 in Parkland, Florida. 2005, YouTube launched. I don't know if that's true.
Wow.
That's what it said. But it's 2000. It seemed like I had a YouTube before then. But anyway, only one person that I could find who was born on this day that's famous. And I'm sure if we Google it, we might find more. But Jimmy Hoffa was born on this day. Now, I don't think that if we look throughout the 365 days of this year that we can actually find the death of Jimmy Hoffa, because they never found him, right?
Right.
On this day. Well, anyway, that's kind of what we got going on. But hey, look, y'all, it's been a lot of fun. I think we have about 7 or 8 more minutes on the show. Ace is not going to be on, so we're not going to get a chance to find out who we have next week. But I think I'm fine with that, Yashika. How you feel about that?
I'm okay with it. I am. I'm okay with it. But he gave a real good joke earlier. So I don't know.
We'll give him that.
Yeah. The cousin sending from prison. Sit in the car, that was gold.
All right, y'all. So we've been talking about love and Valentine's Day the whole time. Also, here's another thing. Frederick Douglass possibly was born on this day, and in 1818 in Maryland. Possibly. They don't have an exact date, but they believe it was today.
Okay.
He died on February 20th, 1906, I believe. Okay, so what else do we have? Perks of being single. That's what I said we were going to talk about last. The perks of being single. So it looks like 3/4 of the people on here can really answer that a little bit better than me. I'm going to give a completely different answer. But there's another one called the perks of being married.
Oh.
The perks of being married. So tell me, as we get ready to close, what is some of the perks in 2024 of being single? Before we go there, let's go to the comments. Tina Turner lookalike who are actually in abusive relationships. Talk about dedication. Oh, that's Ace. He really had to get that in there.
Hey, that's love, though. That's love. She stood by him when he told her eat the cake.
Anime.
Cake.
All right. Okay. So some of the perks of being single. I'll start with you, Dina.
Your leftovers are still in the fridge the next day.
Ooh. Ooh.
The house
Zach?
stays. Oh, I don't get.
Oh no, go ahead. Finish.
Just go ahead. I was gonna say the house stays clean
Or dirty. However you left it, it
however
stays
you
that
like
way.
it,
Depends on
stays that way.
But see, that's not even really a perk of being single. That's a perk of living on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit different, right?
I'm single.
Oh, well, you always know roommates, nothing. Yashika,
Yeah.
perks of being single.
One of the perks of being single is I don't have to come in and cook every day.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a submissive caterer if I'm in a relationship, so I don't have to cater. I guess if I don't want to eat, I can just get in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach?
Saving money.
Oh.
Is that a
Saving
male?
money.
That's a male answer. That's a really good answer.
Hey,
That's a
saving
real
money.
man.
I don't have to buy no
That's
flowers. I come home, I ain't listening to nothing if I did something wrong.
Ooh.
That's good.
Hey, you know what the Bible says? It's better for a man to live on the corner of a rooftop than inside the house with a nagging woman. He didn't even say the full roof. You don't even have access of the full roof. You got the corner.
Just the corner. Wow.
Just the corner. I would say, of course, I'm not single, but I would say the perks of being single would be, you know what I don't like? I don't like when I'm leaving the house and I gotta say, hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the store. I just like to go. I don't like to check in. That ain't my thing. I just like to go.
Yeah.
And to me, that's one of the biggest perks. All right. Perks of being married during this time. Dina, let's start with you again.
You have someone to keep you warm when it's cold.
Please, my AC do that. Next, what you got? That one don't count. what else you got? I got the heater right here. Blankets, all kind of stuff keeping you warm. Next. Coffee. Zach, we'll come back to Dina.
I walked that green mile before. I've been married, so I think it's been one of those things of just having that person there who actually did love you at one point. If you're not married, if you're divorced or whatever, but I was married way back in the day. Yeah. But just having that person there when you do get able to come home and then they actually are being okay. You know what I mean?
Someone to cater to.
Someone to cater to. There you go. There you go.
Yashika?
I've never been married.
That's the answer right there. I ain't never been married.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
Like she was on trial.
I've never been married.
Hey, I'm taking her to court with me. She ain't telling nothing. She ain't telling nothing. Nah, I ain't never known it.
Only good snitch is a dead snitch. Yeah. How you telling it?
So Dana, we coming back to you.
Benefit. I think it's good to have someone to bounce your ideas off of. A real partner, a partner in life, a partner to explore with, to grow with, to motivate you, to do things with.
Okay, I'll take that one. That's very good.
You got to answer
What's
too.
yours? I was getting ready to say.
I had to think about it for a minute. But
make the right answer. People are watching.
Right.
And I do have a spare bedroom.
Well, that person ain't watching. I tell you what, I'm gonna go spiritual. Bible says it's better to marry than to burn, because I'm gonna burn. So I went ahead and married. That's my answer. Okay. Dig into that however you want to. All right, y'all. We've had a lot of fun. I think the show has come to a close. Does anybody? Go ahead.
I have one thing. Yesterday was Side Chick Day. That's true, Zach. That's the truth.
Okay.
But it was also, I also turned 44 yesterday.
Happy birthday.
And I bring it up, not because he missed it, because that's not why. I just brought it up is because I was given a dinner party that I wasn't really aware of. And that's what love means. When people, Dina threw it for me. But if she threw it not because out of her love for me, which means everything to me, it's, I love when, and that's how my heart is. I do things for people. I'll say things or I'll send some encouragement. I'm really known to send messages, just checking on people because, I'm a lover. But I just thought it was just such a beautiful evening, and I'm grateful that it was so nice and that Anthony came. People showed up not because it wasn't out of chore, and I could tell that it was just because they loved me, and so it was really nice.
Absolutely, and we had a lot of fun last night too.
Invite me next time. I'll be on the way.
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Look, y'all. Next week we got a wonderful show. It's all ladies on the show next week. Zach, no men. No men aren't allowed to say. But it's going to be a beautiful show. Kim is going to be the one hosting it. So, for that reason, I'm going to play this next promo and we're going to go out. But thank you for joining us, everyone who commented today. We had a blast. Hey, listen, we might have us a new crew.
We love you.
Eric, forget Ace, forget all the rest. No, we got to keep Helen. But we love you. We'll see
ladies, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Dina,
love
happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
What are our superpowers? The epitome of strength.
It's more than just a podcast. It's a movement.